We have the ellipse 25x squared plus 9y squared minus 200x plus 36y plus 211 equals 0. We want to write it in standard form and then sketch its graph. So in order to put this ellipse in standard form, we're going to have to complete the square, process we talked about in the previous lesson. So let's begin by grouping our x terms and grouping our y terms and moving the constant value to the other side of the equal sign. Now to complete the square, recall that the coefficient in front of the square term has to be 1, and it's not. So we're going to factor out this 25, and that's going to give us x squared minus 200 divided by 25 is 8x, plus, for our y term, we're going to have to factor out the 9, and that's going to leave us y squared plus 36 divided by 9 is 4y equals negative 211. And now we have it in the right format to complete the square. So 25 times x squared minus 8x. We're going to take half of 8, which is 4, and add 4 squared into our problem, plus 9 times y squared plus 4y plus half of 4 is 2. So we're going to add 2 squared into our problem, equals negative 211. But what we do to the left side of the equation, we're going to have to also do to the right side. And so we added in a 4 squared, which is 16, and that 4 squared is multiplied times the 25 before the parentheses. So when we distribute that, the amount that we actually added was 400. And on our next term, we have 9 times the 2 squared, which is 4. 9 times 4 is 36. So that's the actual value that got added to this problem. Now we have a trinomial square, so we can factor this, and this will factor into 25 times x minus 4, quantity squared, plus 9 times y plus 2, quantity squared, equals negative 211 plus 400 plus 36, which is 225. So we have it looking a little more like the ellipse standard form. And so the final thing we need to do is to divide each term by 225. And so when we do that on the right, 225 divided by 25 is 9. So this first factor is going to write x minus 4 squared over 9 plus y plus 2 squared over 25 equals 1. And so now we have our ellipse in standard form. So the next thing we want to do is we want to sketch the graph of this ellipse. So notice that the center is going to be 4, negative 2. So we're going to start at 1, 2, 3, 4, negative 2. And then notice that under our x term, we have a 9. So that means horizontally, we're going to move over 3 units. And under our y term, we have a 25. So that means vertically, we're going to move 5 units. And 5 units down. And so this is going to be the graph of our ellipse.